meditation calm me, and it make my thoughts clear. Right now I have many thoughts that what I have to say, and I'm a little nervous also. It makes me more confident.
For me, meditation good stress buster during exams and during my daily routine.
And adding on the Deepak's point, meditations empty our mind. It's very important to focus something. I'm feeling little bit nervous, but I'm happy that we are on this stage right now.
Before 5 years our classroom is like it's very much messed up with so many students coming from different schools. They don't know each other. We are always kept on fighting, bunking schools, doing all that kind of things. And bhaiyas, didis who have come, they have show us the path to here. I'll show you that how I'd seen this journey from my eyes. So before, like, I had came to Delhi when I was 5 years old, and I lived my 5 years in Bihar, and I only know Maithili, so I didn't know how to speak in Hindi even. So from the very beginning, I was a very shy kind of person. When I came in 6th, school was far from my home. I start bunking school. I abuse with friends and do all that stuff when I was in 6th. So that was 4 days before our summer holidays. After summer holidays, Dipanshu and Nachal had came. I kept on coming late school. I used to play in the park. When I get tired of doing these things, I started getting deep into studies. Like, what is studies? Let's go in it and find out how it looks like. So Arunachal Bhaiya had helped me a lot in it. When Sanjana Didi had came, I was not very much frank with her, nor with Ishani Didi. But because I had restricted myself, because I haven't ever been taught by a female fellow. I don't even understand that, because I don't even clear my doubts. She used to come to me and speak to me. So initially I was not able to speak much. I was not able to express myself, who I am. So when I go home and thinking about that, I was quite sad. I was so much underconfident when I speak to Didi. So I started writing letters to Didi, started giving feedbacks. While giving feedback, I also getting closer to her.
Bro, I don't really knew that much about you. So I loved listening that. Thank you for sharing.
In the initial years, I was not a good student. I was an average student. I got average marks. And in the initial time, I was not very frank with Arunachal Bhaiya and Dipanshu Bhaiya. I used to be very far away from them. On the PTM of class 8 results, Aruna Bhaiya said that you can do well. At that time, I got 77%, and the person who topped in our class got 87%. There's a 10% difference between us. I was very determined after this. I just studied throughout the day and making timetables, making daily routines, setting up my goal. I think this was a very big growth for me, because I was in the 70s line and I got to 90s line. I also created a buddy system in my class. In buddy system, I taught one of my friend who's shown a really a good growth. I used to get bullied a lot. I used to cry in the class, and people used to make fun of me a lot. They also said some of the words, like they have said me transgender, female, like these words they have said me for my behavior. So at that time it was very difficult for me to survive in the class. But now everyone sees me a respected student.
It was very amazing to see Nakul growth. He was very closed inside him. He was very good in studies, but I don't think he was very good in outer thing, exploring or having good opportunities. Nowadays he is very frank. He gives answers. He gives solution. He laughs.
According to me, Praveen is the most friendly person in our class, because whenever I used to be alone in the class, he used to come to me, talk to me, and he used to make jokes, and he was also a stress buster for me.
I think earlier I was good in academics, but I was not good in this like values. I remember I have to go to Faridabad for my father business, and I don't know what is happening in school. I am started absent, and when I come and see that everything has changed, Arunachal Dipanshu Bhaiya has left, I used to think, where have I come? In 6th, 7th, I am very good. I was answering, I was thinking, very creative. Anubhav Bhaiya and Aruna Bhaiya, I think their teaching style at that time was very high. So I was unable to, come on the track. Ishani Didi, her classes was very creative, very connected to our daily life, and teaching style is very different. I think I am decreased, but nowadays I am, getting to opportunity and exploring things.
So when I see Praveen and there are some other kids like they're kind of hero of our class in 6th and 7th, and I was like with no rules and regulation and come to school just for fun. By just living in their groups, I had also get some of them. So when I went to Arunachal Bhaiya and just ask him that, Bhaiya, teach me something or show me path to be a better person, to be a better student. He starts showing me the beauty of everything, it's like beauty of math, the aesthetics of the studies, like golden ratio. I like music, I like playing guitar. By doing that, it does not just make me happy, but it also made me more curious about things around me, parallel lines and intersection between them. I have made connection to that with my guitar. My guitar strings, there are 6 strings and they're all parallel. I also like science, exploring about space, stars. I want to be a theoretical physicist. I want to pursue my science with my guitar. They kind of give me the eyes which I used to see things differently from others people. I think I hadn't touched my grammar books because I don't like it. The rules, the regulation they make me follow, I don't like it. I can't even to memorize them. So I've learned my all English which I'm speaking from movies, music, and by reading books. In 8th, Dipanshu had given me a book, Animal Farm. At that time I'd find it very childish because they are animals, but when I read it after a year, I find that it's a satire novel. With my different knowledge what I have gained through these years, and understand it that it's something about democracy. In that book, it's Napoleon, a wise old pig. He had said that we are animals. We trodden on this land. We dwell on this land. We do hard work, and who get benefits of it? Who get the grains which we plug through the soil, and who get the milk? Who get the eggs? Humans. Why? And so they have made some amendments and fundamental rights. There is a leader of that, a pig. So through time, he get addicted to power. If I talk about today, let's see that how BJP is shaping the India. Before some time, so Narendra Modi had started Ganga Swachh Abhiyan, Ganga Saaf Abhiyan. So why he had run only to Ganga? There are so many rivers to India because it's very connected to Hinduism. Why they are doing that? Because 80% of them are Hinduism. So they will do good for Hinduism, so they'll get more votes from them. At the end, who wins? Who gets more vote? So they are doing good for them so that they can be in power for a long time. Who are in the powers, they are kind of good. They are doing good, but who supports them? Who advise them? They are not very well. I think very well matured. Kind of, they don't have that much of values, knowledge, kind of thing. Therefore, they are doing this. When we get older and we get on those institutions, we can rock our country.
I like to read adventurous books. I also like to read autobiographies because it really motivates me. Or I read autobiographies of Helen Keller, APJ Abdul Kalam, and important personalities like Narendra Modi. Right now, India is on a developing path, but still there are some social levels in our society. But if we look at different point of view, we also growth in different areas. For example, information and communication technology. Most of the multinational companies want to invest in India because we are providing favorable policies to them. We are providing other resources that they wanted to set up their production in India. But still, there are flexibility in labor laws. But but the main problem in India is that there is a tremendous use of money and muscle power that really hinds our development.
When I get free time, so I explore YouTube or Facebook. I was interested in poetry and storytelling, so I keep, exploring things. So I learn how to express and very confidently. I remember that when we are doing play theater workshop about substance abuse, we called it like safe space, and Didi tell us that we have to, get into that character and understand what is that role of that character, and understanding our strength is also there from that play. Many of our friends know that we are good in acting.
When I see in my class, there are some whiners, bloggers. Even I am good in music, arts and science and math, beatboxers. So when I go to school, I take this much of knowledge what I know, what I see or what I have, and everyone doing the same. They are bringing this much of knowledge of their own.
I loved about our class is brotherhood, relationship with our friends, and we all encourage in our house or out of the school. We are like, I feel very alone. This bond, this brotherhood, and this sisterhood, and whoa, so help me to be connected.
Two things that that change the scenario of our class is: first is great effort by all the DDs and bhaiyas, and second, the determination that I saw in my classmates. Our class really participate a lot during each and every subject. It can be even Sanskrit and Hindi. They want to work hard. They are really curious to do everything.
How will I continue? Okay. The first thing I want that positivity in me, and for that I write my daily journal. When I see it, I get that I'm getting good at this thing. I can make improvement from it, even though bhaiya and didi will be not there for me. There I can reflect myself. I was making my resolution. I'm thinking about on 1st of Jan that what I've learned from these many years of Teach for India. So I've learned that excellent education is not something which we get. It is something which we take. I know my voice get discoordinate with my hands. I'm not that much good with voice and my also playing, but I'm trying. I hope your dreams don't feel small, and when the wind begins to rise, I hope you master them strong. These are the fragile times. These blur the lines. In the unlikeliest places, we all find a grace. There's no wrong way.